What if I told you that everything you think you know about building a successful business is wrong? That copying others isn't the key to success, but creating something entirely new is? What if competition is for losers and the real path to success is creating a monopoly? Welcome to 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel, Silicon Valley icon, PayPal co-founder, and early investor in Facebook. This book isn't just for entrepreneurs. It's for anyone who wants to understand how innovation really happens and how to create lasting value in a fast-changing world. Most businesses fail because they copy what already exists, competing in crowded markets with razor-thin profits. But Thiel says the real winners go from 0 to 1, creating something entirely new. Think Tesla revolutionizing cars, Amazon redefining shopping, or Google dominating search. These companies didn't just improve, they invented monopolies. In this video, I'll break down Thiel's most controversial and powerful ideas like why monopolies, yes, monopolies, drive progress. How to find secrets, untapped opportunities nobody else sees. Why salesmanship is just as important as your product. And why first mover advantage is a MYDH. If you're dreaming of launching a startup, leading innovation, or just thinking differently about your career or life, stay tuned. This isn't just a book. It's a blueprint for thinking boldly and acting with intention. Let's break down the principles from 0 to 1 with real-life examples that will inspire and challenge the way you think. Ready to go from 0 to 1? Let's get started. 1. The contrarian question. Thiel argues that truly valuable companies are built by finding unique solutions to problems that others aren't addressing or by drastically improving existing solutions. This requires thinking independently and questioning conventional wisdom. The contrarian question to ask isn't, what do other smart people believe, but rather, what important truth do very few people agree with you on? Example, in the early days of online search, many believed the market was saturated with players like Yahoo and AltaVista. Google's founders, Larry Page and Sergey Brin, contrarily believed they could build a significantly better search algorithm based on link analysis, PageRank, a truth initially not widely appreciated. Their contrarian bet led to the dominant search engine we know today. 2. Monopoly is good for creators, not necessarily consumers in the long run. Thiel contends that a monopoly allows a company to escape the destructive competition of perfect competition, enabling it to capture more value and invest in long-term innovation. He distinguishes between creative monopolies that create new value and rent-seeking monopolies that stifle innovation. For example, Apple, with its tightly integrated hardware and software ecosystem and strong brand loyalty, enjoys a significant degree of monopoly in its specific market segment. This allows them to invest heavily in research and development, leading to innovative products like the iPhone and iPad, benefiting both the company and, initially, consumers with groundbreaking technology. 3. Build a strong foundation. A startup needs a solid foundation to succeed. This includes a strong team with complementary skills, a compelling initial product or service, and a clear vision for the future. Rushing into the market without these elements increases the risk of failure. For example, Airbnb focused on a very specific niche initially, providing accommodation for conference attendees who couldn't find hotel rooms in San Francisco. By targeting a small, well-defined market and providing a valuable solution, they built a strong foundation before expanding to a broader audience and range of offerings. 4. Focus on niche markets first. Instead of trying to capture a large market from day one, Thiel advises startups to dominate a small niche market first. This allows them to gain traction, refine their product, and build a loyal customer base before expanding to larger, more competitive markets. For example, PayPal initially focused on eBay users as their core market for online payments. By dominating this niche, they established themselves as the leading online payment processor before expanding their services to a wider range of online transactions. 5. The power law, Pareto principle. In the startup world, not all things are created equal. Thiel emphasizes the power law, also known as the Pareto principle, the 80-20th rule, suggesting that a small number of things, e.g., customers, employees, features, will account for a disproportionately large share of the value. Startups should focus their efforts on these high-impact areas. For example, a software company might find that 20% of its features are used by 80% of its users. By focusing on improving and iterating on these core features, rather than spreading resources thinly across numerous, less-used functionalities, the company can maximize its impact and user satisfaction. 6. Secrets. Thiel argues that every great business is built around a secret, a unique insight about how the world works that others don't see. Discovering and acting on these secrets is crucial for creating breakthrough innovations and avoiding direct competition. For example, the secret behind SpaceX was the belief that rocket technology could be significantly cheaper and more efficient through reusable rockets and a vertically integrated manufacturing process. This was a contrarian view in an industry dominated by traditional, expensive approaches. 7. Distribution matters as much as product. A great product alone is not enough for success. Startups must also figure out effective ways to get their product into the hands of customers. Distribution channels, sales strategies, and marketing are just as critical as the product itself. Example: Dropbox offered a simple and elegant solution for file synchronization. However, their rapid growth was significantly fueled by their clever referral program, which incentivized existing users to invite new ones, creating a viral distribution loop. 8. Avoid disruption, unless you have a clear path to monopoly. While the term disruption is often celebrated, Thiel suggests that creating new things is better than disrupting existing markets through direct competition. Disruption often leads to price wars and lower profits. Aiming for a completely new market or a significant improvement that creates a new category is a more sustainable path to value creation. Life example: instead of directly competing with established taxi companies, Uber initially focused on providing on-demand black car services through a mobile app, creating a new category of premium transportation before expanding to more affordable options and eventually disrupting the traditional taxi industry. However, Thiel's point emphasizes the initial creation of a new market segment. 9. People are different. Building a great company requires assembling a talented and cohesive team. Thiel stresses the importance of hiring individuals with diverse skills and perspectives who are aligned with the company's mission. He cautions against the idea that everyone should be the same or that hiring should be based solely on credentials. For example, a successful startup might have a founding team consisting of a brilliant engineer, a charismatic salesperson, and a detail-oriented operations manager. Their complementary skills and different ways of thinking contribute to a well-rounded and effective team. 10. Technology alone is not enough. While technological innovation is often at the heart of successful startups, Thiel emphasizes that technology needs to be combined with a strong business model, effective distribution, and a clear understanding of the market. Simply having a groundbreaking technology without a plan for how to monetize and scale it is a recipe for failure. For example, many promising biotech startups develop innovative therapies but fail because they lack the business acumen to navigate regulatory hurdles, secure funding, and establish effective partnerships for commercialization. The technology itself is insufficient without a robust business strategy. So, what's the big takeaway from 0 to 1? Peter Thiel isn't just giving business advice, he's handing you a mindset to dominate the future. Forget competing in crowded markets. The real winners build monopolies by going from 0 to 1, creating what nobody else has imagined. Let's recap the game-changing ideas. Monopolies drive progress. Tesla didn't beat Ford, it reinvented cars. Find secrets. Airbnb saw a crazy idea, strangers sleeping in homes, and turned it into gold. Dominate a niche first. Amazon started with books before taking over the world. Sales, product, even the best tech fails without distribution. Think, Apple's marketing genius. Last mover wins. Netflix wasn't first, but it outplayed Blockbuster by adapting faster. Remember, the most successful companies didn't win by doing more of the same. They won by doing something no one else dared to try. Whether it's building a product, launching a business, or designing your life, the path to 0 to 1 is about bold, deliberate creation. This book isn't just for Silicon Valley founders. It's for anyone who wants to think differently, whether you're starting a side hustle, leading a team, or just tired of the status quo. Thiel's message is clear. The future belongs to those who dare to innovate, not imitate. 0 to 1. Because the next big thing isn't just an improvement. It's a revolution. If you're ready to escape competition and build something legendary, grab 0 to 1. And if this video opened your mind, hit like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, what's your 0 to 1 idea? Let's make the future happen together.